Good morning, everybody. Wanted to welcome everybody back after a long weekend. I don't know if it was necessarily long for you, but it did seem a little bit long for me. It's sometimes hard when we're off doing NTI like we are to actually figure out if it's a Monday or it's a Wednesday or it's a Sunday or a Saturday. All the days just seem to kind of blend together. So hopefully you guys can figure out that it is Monday, and that means that I am probably going to end up throwing a little bit of content at you. All of you that there is still time. In fact, there's about 3.5 hours left of time for you to be able to finish up the test that I assigned to you over chapter 3. And looking at the results, you guys have seemingly done fairly well with that so far. But to give you a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be doing this week is, well, actually, before we get to that, I also hope that you took a look at the video that I did post for you. I know that that's not due until, I believe, the end of day. But I think it's worthwhile for you to at least look at that. And I know that there are a good number of words in there that you do not know. However, there are a number of them that you will notice that are familiar to you. Okay, especially given the fact that the area where it is actually at is a market in Mexico City. So take a look at that. Definitely spend some time with that. There are a couple of questions as opposed to just signing off and saying that you did it. But I will tell you, it should not be that painful. And if you slow it down, as I recommended, it should not be that terrible to get through. Again, you've got a lot of time on your hands. Spend that time with that, okay? Let's see. As far as today goes, I will probably start to introduce some of the content that is in chapter 4. That means some new vocabulary. That means some new grammar. It also involves us introducing a very common verb in the Spanish language, and that is the verb ir, okay? The verb ir. The verb ir is one that I know that some of you have had some experience with. However, some of you have not. And the verb ir is simply to go, okay? I go, you go, we go, etc. So we'll get into that. Also, many of you were curious about those IXL user IDs that I sent to all of you. Certain inquiring minds were definitely wanting to know, what is this scheme? What is this? Do I have to do something with this? Well, let's save that for a little bit later in the week, but it is something that you will be doing. And it's a resource that a lot of public schools in Kentucky utilize. However, Boone County is not one of those schools. So this was something that I found out on the internet. And because it is NTI time for almost all the schools in the United States, it is a free service that they are offering. That means you guys get tortured with it. Okay, so no, it's not torture. Please, not torture. Anyway, plan on some content coming out on YouTube here shortly. Some of it might be screencasts, some of it might be more live type videos like this, but more content is coming. So with that being said, I wish all of you a good Monday. And to my one live viewer that is out there, I say good morning to you. Goodbye.